Welcome to the How to Succeed in Business and Health channel. BaldwinBitcoin here. Today will be an update on 5 billion sales guaranteed sales. Just wanted to give you a little insight on some of the developments that I've decided to do regarding guaranteed sales and want you to take this journey with me. Again, just as a reminder, with guaranteed sales, I am to receive $155,000 worth of sales and then give the company 34% for providing those sales. Okay. Notice they have a new feature. When you go to guaranteed sales, this comes up. Let me read this to you. It says, now you are a client. Please use the dedicated live Skype support feature at the top of your advertiser dashboard. Do not use any other means of support like tickets or site chat, as general site support no longer has access to your sales delivery links or adverts. We know the value of your sales delivery and have added extra security to guaranteed sales approaching delivery status. Please only use Skype support for the added security for your sales delivery. I'm going to say got it. So with 5 billion sales, you have three aspects. You have your sell your data. Very good news that they introduced less than 48 hours ago, that instead of getting paid annually beginning August 25th, you'll be able to get paid monthly. That video is down below. Second one is guaranteed sales, which is what I'm on now. And then the third is the affiliate program of 5 billion sales called Refer and Earn. So with this update, I cannot use the sell my data support. I cannot use the Refer and Earn support. I have to use this here. And it does add an extra layer of security. Now, I've used this once prior, and that was to establish with my affiliate manager that I'm going to be purchasing two more guaranteed sales adverts in the next couple weeks. It's pretty much first come, first serve basis. So I'm reserved. So I did that so I wouldn't have to wait in order to get those started as soon as next month, even before the payout with this. And why would I move on to do round two or round three without completing the first? It's because I have been getting signups and sales constantly to the point that I can barely keep up. I do, but it's a little difficult responding to the members that have signed up because they are flooding, literally came flooding in. Now, I do email marketing, I do paid media, I do video marketing. There are some behind the scenes aspects going on with my marketing that has nothing to do with 5 billion sales. It's just one. But I will tell you, it is the most powerful and the quickest advertising that I'm using at the moment for the price. All right. So I'm going to hit this got it here. And because I'm having not difficulties, but I just want to slow down just a little bit because that's how quick the signups are coming in, I'm going to pause this campaign until status 9 happens when the sales are delivered. Okay, so enough talk. Let's get to adverts and go to guaranteed sales ads. And my ad will pop up. I wanted to tell you last week, approximately 8 or 9 days ago, I made the update. It was part 2 of the guaranteed sales and my progress and updates. The very next day, I was on building. I almost wish I waited for that. So I started off as published. As you can see, I purchased the advert um, March 5th, 2022. Then it was in the queue phase. Then it was in the analyzing phase. Then it was status 4, the learning phase. That's where we ended up in our last video. Well, the very next morning, status 5, it was on building. And then 2 days ago, I awoke to status 6, targeting. And this is when the artificial intelligence is targeting the sales. Okay. So judging by the speed coming in at March 5th and already being on status 6 for about 48 hours now, that just leaves me with three. Even though you have B and C of 9, that leaves me with about three more status before the delivering, when the system is delivering guaranteed sales. So I think I have tested enough where I can now pause the campaign. To differentiate, if I pause this delivery if you have an issue with supply before or during guaranteed sales delivery. We started when you have solved your stock problem. And that is referring to this right here. Status 9B gives you a notice. You're giving a 3 weeks notice to prepare for delivery. This is the time for you to prepare drop shipping stock. Well, with the company that I'm affiliated with and represent, and also am using 5 billion sales for a test run, there is no drop shipping. You make a purchase, you double your crypto within 48 hours, and so forth. Everything is done online, cloud based. The only interaction is receiving your commission and then forwarding, transferring those cryptos that you've doubled back into your wallet. So there's no physical inventory. So I don't know if I'll get the 3 weeks notice or not. Now, the delivering is status 9C, is when the system is delivering the sales. So if I pause this, that's exactly what it will do. It'll pause the campaign. So recall at the beginning of the video, I said I did talk to my affiliate manager for guaranteed sales. Well, before disconnecting, it's through Skype, before ending the Skype chat, I made sure I understood the difference between pause and mute. And with the mute function, you can mute the network's artificial intelligence warm up traffic to guaranteed sales. Now, this will stop views, clicks, and visits while we test your business. So if I press mute here, even though I am on targeting, the next time I'll hear from them, I'm sure I'll be able to see resources, automate, and preparing listed here for sales delivery, my status. But the next time I'll hear from them will be the 3 weeks notice to prepare for delivery, or status 9C when it is actually delivering the guaranteed sales. Okay, so I've made a conscientious decision to mute this campaign, not pause it, but mute this campaign because I have seen the results. I have seen the results from status 1 through, what is that, 6. And anything else will just be a surplus. Pardon me, anything else will just be a surplus that I don't need to double check any longer. Okay. Now with the signups who did not make a purchase so far, now I can tailor to their needs and get them encourage them to go ahead and make a purchase. Okay. For the record, all the way up to status 9C, you'll be getting views and you'll be getting visits and sales to your offer. So please keep that in mind. When I was unpublished, I couldn't believe the response. Queued and tripled my response. Learning, building, targeting. It is amazing what 5 billion sales is doing. And when I was talking to my affiliate manager, I couldn't believe the confidence that he had. No, you will make the $155,000 based on my net profit. So first time doing this, I wanted you guys to be over my shoulder while this happened. So let's go to mute and let's mute this campaign. Please confirm. Are you sure you want to mute this guaranteed sales? By muting it, we remove it from the network until guaranteed sales delivery status 9C. So let's go ahead and mute that. And let's see what happens when we do that. Okay, now it's looking like I can unmute. This is something that I did not so much expect, but if it's saying that they will not contact me until 9C, then I assume that I can override that. Um, So that'll be interesting to see. I probably won't because, again, there's an overload of response. Never thought that that would ever be a problem. Have you ever heard a complaint of receiving too much traffic? That's absurd, right? Okay, so that is what muting your campaign looks like. And then throughout the night and early morning, I can compare numbers because, again, I still have email campaigns, I still have paid media, social media, the interest of my BBC Global, which is double your crypto in 48 hours. Of course, that link is in the description. Wanted to talk to you before I let you go for the evening. As far as the 100 based on your net profit that I'm going to receive, and judging by coming in at March 5th, today being April 14th, just a month and a week, just about 5 weeks of doing this, and I am already at targeting. So and keep in mind, I'm given 3 weeks, but since I'm not doing drop shipping, I don't know if that will be bypassed or whatnot. But I do believe by the end of May, for sure, or May, I will be at the status 9C, status 10, and then status 11 when I pay them my 34% of the 155. So definitely look forward to getting an update if I receive a notice, and also when they're delivering the guaranteed sales. I'll make a video for that. And then when my business has generated the 155K, I'll definitely keep you abreast of that. And then I'll even show you how they receive their 34% payment. But again, back to the 155,000. In your FAQs, it mentions that if they do not generate $155,000 worth of sales, you don't pay 34%. You don't pay. So if I only make 100,000 with the sales, I don't give them 34%. You see how that works? So my mind gets to racing. The 155 is, it says net profit, right? But what if I make $250,000 worth of sales? Will the 34% increase to 50%? Time will tell. There's nothing that says that it will. The only thing in FAQs says that you do not pay if you do not make 155,000. It says nothing about how much you have to pay if they exceed $155,000. So that is awesome. And again, I'm going to be the tester, not a test dummy. I consider this test genius because you'll be able to see exactly how this program works, and then you'll have the confidence to make the purchase of guaranteed sales and drive $155,000 worth of profit to any company of your choosing. And that's going to be what I call perfect documentation. All right. Okay, so that is pretty much it for this update. I look forward to targeting, exceeding that, and going to status 7 to resources soon. The way things look, I think I'll be hitting automate, preparing, and the notice by May, honestly. And then the 3 weeks, then that gives me towards the end of May, then delivering when the system's delivering the guaranteed sales. So I speculate between the end of May and maybe the beginning of June, the profit share. Now, it does say in the back office that it usually takes 90 days to complete purchasing your advert to giving them the 34%. It said generally 90 days. All right, because when they did the beta testing, it averaged 90 days. Looks like we might be making more of 80 days sooner. So I look forward to sharing all of that with you. The link is in the description. Be sure to check it out. When this works, I want you to understand that you heard it from me. So do me the favor of liking, subscribing, and sharing this wonderful opportunity to generate massive traffic, quality targeted traffic, that artificial intelligence is going to change the way you make money online when it comes to advertising. And I'll see you on the next video.